guys, it's Patrice, Patient Patty. Welcome back to my channel. And today I'm doing the Best Friend Challenge with Shar Adams, aka Cece.
Yeah, so we always watch this, well, not a girl, but it's
a boy.
Like, I'm dressed as a girl and
as a comedy sketch.
Yeah, it's a comedy sketch, and it which is the funniest thing. And so we pull tons of the jokes from there. Those kind of grew into
and the reason
our own
why I think it became such a big thing for us too is because we know people who talk just like that
and who act like that.
Just like that. So
yeah, those are inside jokes. Memory together.
That's kind of similar. It's 2 years ago when Shar came to my house for the first time, and we spent the Halloween, was it Halloween-ish weekend together?
Yeah.
Because that was a really low point in my life. I had just graduated college, I had just got fired from my first job, and I was still living at home, and I was down in the dumps. And for Shar to come and sleep in my childhood bed with me, be in my dirty house, and I don't know, that meant the most to me. So I don't know if I ever told you about that, but then I was I feel a little emotional now thinking about that time. But no, just putting myself back in that place. Because I was okay, this girl is real. Even though we had been there all through college as friends and everything, we were on and off, but it made me see through thick and thin she was going to be there. So yeah, that's my favorite memory.
I'm gonna cry. All right, get away from me. No, okay. We have tons of them. September.
Okay.
And during her last day here, we actually just came out here to the park.
Oh yeah.
And we just chilled and we just watched the entertainment out, right, and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And we had chicken on a stick.
Oh yeah.
And ice cream cones. It was having the time of our lives. Just eating and just laughing at just
watching people. And there was this man off in the corner, and he noticed us, and
he was just
how much joy that we were having.
Pure joy.
And he started making little comments or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't even remember, but I was just
yep, that's right.
We're good friends. Look at us. Okay, describe each other in one word. I would describe you as
a snack.
Not at all, but I would describe you as strong.
Really?
Because I know that you sometimes don't feel strong, or sometimes you feel you are forced, you know what I mean? You're forced to have to be strong through a situation to get through it. But I admire that in you, and I think you're a very strong person. Just the things you've been through, the things you're pushing towards for. I mean, you deal with a lot, and you're strong. So yeah, that's the word.
So that is a word that I'd apply to you as well. But I would say ethereal. Yeah, I mean, I feel you just have this very light, innocent air about you. I feel you just have this way about you and a vibe that that just makes other people feel more at ease and just right and things like that.
That's right, but don't get it twisted.
Shut
because
up.
I will come for you.
I hate you.
Okay, number one dislike. Let's just do that because we did tons of is when somebody treats you wrong.
Yeah.
When someone wrongs you, I know that that stabs you, that kills you, that breaks you down. People, not that people directly affect your life and how you feel, but I know that that's a huge dislike when somebody just wrongs you for no reason.
Right. I would actually say the same thing about you, but I would change it a bit. I think you're hurt when people you care about the most take advantage of you, because you are a person who gives a lot to people you care about, and you don't ask for a lot back, but you kind of do expect to like just be treated well, like right?
Yeah,
to, like,
I agree.
Yeah, and so I feel like you're hurt a lot when people take advantage of everything good you do.
Yeah, girl. Yeah. Some
Right.
deep stuff. Okay, your strength is that you can be so outgoing, and I think you draw people in, you know, not just, you know, by your looks, you're a pretty girl and everything like that, but your personality, you know, your talents. I think you're a very interesting person, and you definitely draw people in. And I'd say that may also be a weakness, because sometimes it attracts the wrong people, and it's not a fault of yours, but it is like a weakness, like your kryptonite, because you know people who don't have some of the best intentions will still come towards you, and I can say that's your weakness.
So a strength for you is that you are a very strong-willed person.
Okay.
Like you're a very responsible person, and that you know how to establish boundaries and stick to them. You are very introverted in like ways and things like that, and so I think that those are great qualities, but I would say that those could actually play a part in your weakness, because I feel like closed off and like you are so like self-involved that you really like don't think about how like that could affect others and things like that. So,
yeah, you're right. I understand.
Your first impression of him or her?
My first impression of you is that pretty, you were tall. My impression of your personality was like she's really nice and everything like that, but I wonder what she's like for real.
Right.
Because, you know, you were like, so I was curious. You made me curious.
Okay. So my first impression of you, and don't get mad, okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
But I feel like you seem like you were like trying to like play a like part, like play a like
How
role.
so?
You seem like you were very different from
girls.
Yeah, those like
Clearly.
girls. And I felt like you seemed like you were trying hard to like, I guess, to like
Fit in.
Yeah, fit into like that like role,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So like yeah. But of course, as I talked to you, and like I like know that isn't.
And that was just
the
like
case.
characteristic of just like that entire time of my life.
Right.
Like I was definitely finding myself. But
Okay.
what is your biggest fear?
My twist out will not come out right. Very big fear of mine.
Love and success is that I'll never find them. That's my number one fear. How do you like to be comforted when you're sad or upset? Oh, that's kind of different, because I feel like the both of us, I don't know, that's like a touchy thing. I guess I like to be assured or validated that I'm doing the right thing, but it has to be heard by the right person, because I don't really care about what a lot of people think.
Right.
So I guess that's how I like to be comforted. I also just like to be left alone.
I don't like to be like, left alone. I like to know that my friends care about me, and like that, like they're like there, like, so I like to be like checked up on, and like things like that. Flat out tell me that how I'm feeling is valid, and like that kind of thing. Who was the last person that made you cry, and why? So for like you, I know.
Okay,
It's
who?
probably your family.
Okay.
Yeah, because you like do a lot for them, and like at times you don't feel like they would do those things for you, and that really hurts you. And like that has been a hurtful thing lately, so that's probably
right. Like the realest like last time I cried, like completely lost myself,
was over
He Who Shall Not Be Named.
He Who Shall
My
Voldemort,
ex.
Satan.
And then for you, was
like,
last
blubbering.
week. And it was her roommates. And, you know, whether it was a misunderstanding or whatever, you know, they made her cry. And that's a fact.
I think what's an object, I think that you would buy like tons of things for your apartment. You actually might even just get a like whole new like place.
I do enjoy interior design. I do.
You would buy tons of things for like Penny. And her cat. But I think that above all, you would put that money toward Jabril has everything
that he was squared away. Yeah. I was like, well, I'd say that's on my fears list too. Like, one of my fears is that he's not squared away. Right. My brother. But if money was no object, Shar I think she would invest in a wardrobe like no other.
Oh my God, that's so true.
And I'm talking wardrobe means hair, like you know, makeup.
I'm talking closets full.
Shoes.
Closets.
She would have everything from every decade.
That's right.
She would rock a different era every day.
That's right.
And I think if money was no object, you would do that. In closing, we have the question, what is something that most people don't know about you? And for Shar, my best friend, even though she is like this outgoing person, like, you know, crazy like fashion sense and like a journalist, and she takes cool pictures with the people that she interviews, I would say they don't know that she is also the realest person. I think she really searches to have some of the most accurate, realist answers. So I would just say that. I would say people don't know how real you are, and you know, emotions, everything. Yeah. That's what I would say.
And for you, I think that people don't know how tough you are. Like, she's just like short, like small, like cute, sweet, nice. She like has a like high-pitched tone voice and stuff like that. So I think that it's very easy to like think that she won't like come for you.
But I will.
And she will. Like, she can throw shade like no other. And she can like tell you like how it is, and she's not, you know, afraid of anybody. Most people don't know about her is that she's not the one.
I am not.
She's not
the one.
All right.
But yeah, so that's the end of our best friend tag challenge.
I know, it was very long, you guys.
How informational, you know?
How interesting.
Right. And hopefully I'll see you on my next video. Bye.
Bye-bye.